Hi and welcome to this video where I'll go into the lab overview, and this will be divided into several videos so that we go into different sections in each video. So it will be a few parts here. Okay, so we'll start with going into Visual Studio Code directly. So here in Visual Studio Code, what I have is I have this backend folder, and inside this backend folder I will have these files as starting files. So we have in the raw data. This I've taken from my YouTube channel. So I've downloaded a lot of data. This is just some part of the data. There's still much more to pick, but I picked out some of them. And if you look into the raw data, you see that there are a lot of CSV files. Here there's a lot of CSV files, right, in each folder. And basically here, the folders, you see the folder names. There's a date here that we want to remove, and we only want to keep the folder name, right? The first name, so datum, enhetstyp, geografi. And yes, this is in Swedish because the data, when I pulled it down, it was in Swedish. Okay, so what we have here is so in the last video. You've already seen the database module that I've created. So this is the database module. And let me just install DuckDB. I see that I don't have it. So uv pip install DuckDB like this. Okay, so then I've installed DuckDB. So what this does is just to connect to the database. And we have implemented a context manager basically. And I've explained this more in the last video, so I won't go through it in detail now. So just remember that we have this file, this database file, which we'll be using. And then we have these constants here. And the constants are basically, I have one path to the YouTube data.db. And then I have one path to the clean data. So right now we only have raw data. We don't even have a database file. And that doesn't matter. We will create it when we'll use the database. So, but this is the initial setup. And in this setup now, we'll try to change the name on this data. So let's do that. So I will call this change name data.py. So, and here, I need to access these data folders, right? This raw data, I need to access them. So from pathlib, import path, and from shutil, import copy tree. This I need in order to copy the folders and the corresponding files into another place. So that's why I need this. So copy tree, yes, and then I will have rm tree as well in order to remove data, right? Remove the data files. So basically what I do now, I do raw data path, I find out the path, so path under file. And here I will pick the parent, and from the parent I will pick the raw data, right? So what this does is that we have the path. So path under file, we have we get the path to this file, and then we have .parent, and we go up to the parent, right, which is backend, and then we have raw/raw data, so we concatenate with raw data. So then we're inside here into this folder, and when we're in that folder, we can get into these folders through looping, right? So that is kind of the idea of this. So let's continue here. So let's do a clean data path equals to path under file, similar here, and then dot parent, and then slash cleaned data. So this means that, what does this mean? Well, it means that we have similar here. So path dot parent, then we're inside of this, right? Into the backend. And then we have slash clean data. So inside of the backend, we will have a new folder called clean data. So which lives inside of the backend. So that is kind of the idea. Yes. So now we have clean data path. So let's do it like this. So if clean data path dot isdir, so if it's a directory, and so it's already existing, then I will remove it. So rm3 clean data path, in order not to continue to place more data in. So then let's do it like this. So clean data path dot make dir. So I create a directory, and I will do if parents equals true and exists OK equals true. So basically this creates a new folder called clean data path. And then I go into each folder. So for folder in raw data path, iter dir. And this means that I will go through each of the folders inside of this raw data, right? So I have this raw data path, so I'm inside of, so basically raw data path, and I'm inside of here, right? Into raw data. So then I will, for each folder, and each folder is basically this part here. So I will look through each of these folders, right? So colon, and I will do new. I will start with printing out actually. I will print out the folder, and you will see here. So I'll run this, run button. And you can see here all the folder names, right? So here we have innehållstyp. We have prenumerationsstatus, datum, etc. So I go through this one and go into each of them. Right now I just printed it out. So now it created this clean data as well in the path where we specified before. So let's do like this. If I do folder.name.split, and then I will pick 0, look what I get now. So I get only the names, because when I take folder.name, I get the last one. I get the whole one here. I get, for example, operativsystem and a lot of date. And then I remove this through doing split and pick out the first one. So I pick only operativsystem, right? Only prenumerationskälla, only städer, only tittare. So basically here, then I've already gotten what I wanted. So this is the new name equals to this. So then I can do copy tree, folder. So I copy the whole folder, each of the folders, into the cleaned data path. And then I will put in the new name there, right? So into this clean data path, I copy in each of them and put in the new names. Basically like this. So I run this one, and you can see that the data has been cleaned, or the names have been cleaned, basically. The content is still the same. And that is the idea. Great. And with this, I will leave this video and see you in the next video, where we'll go into ingesting the data into the database.